In 1916, in a small country schoolhouse in Kansas, a young boy named Glenn Cunningham and his older brother Floyd were responsible for arriving early each morning to start the kerosene fire to warm the classroom. One morning, someone accidentally filled the heater with gasoline instead of kerosene. The stove exploded. The tragedy: Floyd tragically lost his life. Glenn survived, but his lower body was devastated. His legs were a mass of burned flesh, and the muscles in his knees and shins were virtually gone. When he was taken to the hospital, the doctors were blunt. He would never walk again. In fact, they recommended amputating both legs to save his life. Glenn's mother refused. She believed in her son's spirit. The long road back when Glenn was finally discharged, his legs were thin, twisted sticks. He had no motor control. But Glenn had a different plan. Every day his mother would massage his legs, and Glenn would force himself out of bed. One day, while his mother was out, Glenn threw himself off his wheelchair and dragged himself across the grass by his elbows, pulling his lifeless legs behind him. He did this every single day until he reached the split-rail fence at the edge of their lot. He used the fence to pull himself upright. He didn't just want to walk, he wanted to run. The triumph through sheer agonizing persistence, Glenn began to develop enough strength to stand, then to limp, then to walk with crutches. Eventually, he took his first independent steps. He realized that if he moved fast, the pain in his legs was actually more manageable than when he walked slowly. So he started running everywhere. He ran to the mailbox, he ran through the fields, and eventually, he ran for his school team. In 1934, less than 2 decades after doctors said he would be lucky to survive, Glenn Cunningham set the world record for the mile run at Madison Square Garden. He became known as the Kansas Flyer, and is still considered one of the greatest American middle-distance runners in history. Why this matters, Glenn? Cunningham's story isn't just about physical recovery, it's about refusing to accept a final verdict. The lesson: most of our limitations are perceptions given to us by others. The takeaway: when the world tells you what you cannot do, your only responsibility is to find out what you can do.